OK， 来，滑鼠呢？跑去哪里了？啊，继续下去。
The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Of course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on his feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise.
A85599675，
He's
安
to
安
manage
你
operations
好。
with my uncle as general overseer. We just got to save the town first.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Magic。哎，不讲一半啊，还有。
Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk of that.
Sure, sorry.
想比腕力吗？
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but
Who should I challenge?
those chumps, Yarpin Zigrin and Sheldon Skaggs.
Sheldon。
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile, so you'll need to defeat the others first.
啊，讲完了，他也没有消掉啊，奇怪。哦哦， 397哦，哎，我加了一个305，哎，不知道为什么突然加5了。哦，就顺便让我也进去不就好了？这么见外。你看我人多好，都会帮你顺便打开门让你进来，那你就不会小气巴拉的。我要仓库，我要仓库，孽鬼啊！全都丢进去好了，进去啊！巨章曼陀罗根。那也没重量，留着好了。十只要素是不是有盔甲？哎，哦，这原本的啦。温剑，为什么这一个温剑上？哦，啦啦啦啦。轻多了261。一个在上面是不是啊？哎，讲过了。啊，另一个在哪里啊？没有人呢，到底在哪里？到底在哪里？在哪里？这里吗？不，不是，在哪里啊？奇怪。哦，这是我的房间啊。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。黑神锅。重点是另外一个在哪里啊？这是让人生气耶！我现在在这里吗？外面吗？这里哦。哇，好想绕出去哦！天哪，草矿根哦，好。绕一大圈，天哪！绕一大圈，绕一大圈。走哪里比较快啊？受不了。这吧，哦，好怀念3代的昆特牌哦，手好痒。哎，咚咚咚咚咚咚，哎，哒啦，哎，自己跑出来了，然后靠北的是我还跟他掠过。回来，有事找你，别跑了。哎，怎么又是你啊
Think you might have gone a bit too far with Stennis?
Mummy spent too much time pampering him,
Mummy?
so he thought he could do anything he pleased. He got what he deserved. Maybe it'll all blow over, or maybe there'll be another war. History's like a coin that falls out of your pocket. You never know where it's gonna roll.
Pocket.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Of course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old kook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Eddard?
According to Henson, Upper Eddern is the ancient legacy of the Kidwinny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago, this land belonged to Cedwyn.
Load of crap. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Eddern. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want...
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Cedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Vandegrift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Eddern at all. We decimated the dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Cedwenis gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire had covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Cedweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
You saw the Cedwenis cross the river?
From afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armored banners from Ardcarrig. The dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Edirnian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Seltkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armor shone in the sun. We were afraid a Cedweni arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen. And Seltkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Eddern had good spies, so we were ready for them. And Seltkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armored infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
哇，听你讲我都会睡着嘞。
You captured the dun banner standard.
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitor sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard. Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarrig. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
憎恨的发展，憎恨的象征，形容物了。生死大事，这个吧？哎，好像不是哎。刚刚那个是什么啊？憎恨的什么勾的吧？哦，这个啊。死亡笔记本。哦，不是死亡的符记，抱歉，一个顺口，死亡笔记本都出来了，在哪里啊？哇，我人在这里，绕过去哦。好吧，所以我要从这里吧。死亡笔记本，死亡笔记本，死亡笔记本，3副城堡，有3个父亲啊，这个生活还真乱。啦啦啦啦，这边过去，然后不喜欢绕路。man，走错了，我从下面的可以，这个不通，不通。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Wow.
Gods never favor rebellions that seek to topple the natural
Bum 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 bum. Bum 怎么会有个死角在这里啊？前往森林的地下墓穴找何其营军队，不，何其营军旗。哦，好难念，一个老舍。 老口这能不能过河啊？不行，还是没开放。其实这个的2代的模式还是有承袭到1代啦，就是一个章节里面过完才能到下一个地图，一个章节配一个地图，然后你不能过河，不能碰水，你只能走浅滩。 还是不怎么自由，那3代就打破了哦，这个进化大跃进哎，很少游戏可以进化这么大跃进哎，突然就像三代就完全没有1、2代的影子了，也没有承袭，完全是新创新的元素，直接大开放，而且你3代很好玩的地方就是你想要提前解某些任务也可以，什么啊？ 三小啦，你他妈莫名其妙嘞，也没出现，就突然从看到一直在那里，好，我当特地绕过去啊，你很伟大呢，怎么可以这么伟大？燃烧，好不捡了，反正都是垃圾，不捡了。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，不见了，不见了。哎，我刚怎么了？怎么突然丢了出去？啊，丢了！一股，好多人啊！哦，又是这个。小小几瓦奶，啊零瓦无爱，超多哎！怎么夺掉了？可惜。逆鬼牙爪牙啊，算了，不捡了，都是垃圾。在哪里啊？这里吗？印记。哦，这棵树会把我卡在这里耶，好恐怖哦！印记呢？死亡的印记，上面的意思吗？我爬上去啊？不是吧？巴巴巴巴巴巴巴巴，巴里巴里里的好出来，啦啦啦啦啦，哈哒哒。怎么上去啊？怎么上去？啦啦啦啦！不对吧？地下墓穴是在这里耶，为什么要上去啊？猫，猫，好想要小瓜，小瓜，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，猫，小瓜。哦，这里有路哦，太恐怖了吧！
Monsters.
丢哪里？哦，还好，还有自动导航。哦，好恐怖哦！啊，干！哎，怎么那么喜欢前后包抄啊？真是受不了哎！好一个前后包抄，小瓜，喵。
Who are you, and what do you seek?
Geralt of Rivia. I seek the standard of the Dun Banner. Who are you?
Eckhart Hennessy, ensign and color-bearer of the Dun Banner, the best force to issue from the land of Kedwen.
You may not remember me, but I remember you.
Where from?
I served in the Dun Banner.
Liar.
I fought beneath its standard at Brenna and at Vergen.
The Battle of Brenna. The Nordlings, shoulder to shoulder against the Black Ones. The Redanians, led by De Ruyter on the right. The Talus leading Temeria on the left. A splendid sight, was it not?
你记错了，这种一定是在骗我。
You're mistaken. The Redanian regiments were on the left. The Temerians took the center.
Correct. Perhaps you speak the truth.
看就知道
Try
就
me
是
again.
Tell me, for this you must know. Who was chief commander of the Nilfgaardians at Brenna?
谁知道啊？哇塞！马库斯·布莱班特刚刚选了一，这是有可能还是一啊？但是我选曼诺。
Menno Cohorn.
I'm beginning to believe
是不是？
Menno Cohorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. He will again let the Nordlings blood. Would you agree?
他已经死了。
Your memory has suffered after death. Cohorn perished at Brenna.
You are vigilant. I could not
是不
deceive
是？
you.
哦，这个我电视剧看惯了，我早都知道你会叫什么
Perhaps you did.
什么选项了。
It was so long ago I may have forgotten you. But Vergen is another matter.
I can't answer for the state of your memory.
You are right. Memory often fails us after death. I cringe to admit I've forgotten who commanded the armies during the Battle of Vergen. Perhaps the most important day of
还有啊，
and the last. Be so good as to remind me.
哇兹都没有第二个选项，这是应该有第二个选项了吧？啊，就决定了第二个选项。
Detmold and Demavend.
You lie.
哎干
You are not of the Dun Banner, and you must die.
啊！等一下，最后一个蒙错了，没关系，我们有无敌独挡。无敌独挡，最后一个是什么啊？我有点忘了。不对，我不是有点忘了，是根本就不知道，完全懵的。只是前面我忘记了。
Geralt,
我记得
you may not. I fought
liar，你搞错
your
了。
mistake.
哎，
Try me.
曼诺，
Menno,
Menno,
他已经死了。
your memory
you are
become. I can't.
第一个，
Seltkirk led Eddern. Vandergrift led us.
well done. Not all know that. Some believe that the kings commanded the armies during the battle, or that their mages did.
Do you believe me yet?
Not yet.
哦，你很烦呢。
Shall when you tell me how you survived the massacre at Vergen.
啊，如果再选一，应该就不对了。可能是第二个吧。
Seltkirk spared me.
You lie. You are not of the Dun.
可是我觉得第一个又不太像。关起来，烦哦。You liar! You must be die. Fucking liar!
Who are you?
Geralt of. You.
你搞错啦，曼诺死了啦，
I.
就是那两个北齐，把宝关起
Most
来
of the
了。
Dun died. The survivors withdrew south. The fires blocked our way back to our lines, and we fell into Biggerhorn's trap.
I know, the cowardly bastard. You have proven that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are of no import to me.
This one should be. It has stopped King Henseld's army from advancing.
The unicorn has returned.
He stands at Vergen's gates. With your help, he'll avenge the Dun Banner.
The standard lies in the sarcophagus. Take it. You will also find the sword of Colonel Gondor. Now it is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where have you left your mount?
There are no horses here.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother from Brenna, but I am an unfettered soul. Strong drink means nothing, tastes of nothing. Perhaps I miss that most in death. Guard the standard. I grasped it firmly even as they cut me down.
好，哎，真容易耶！虽然我才读了2次档而已，还是3次啊，无所谓，赢了就对了。 咦！哦，这里，还有隔一把烂剑。哎呦，3个洞哎，很猛哎！哎呦，洗倒，坏了，开玩笑，蛮猛的。说实在的，3个洞的剑很少见。打开，这个尸体还蛮新鲜的哦，老掉了。渔夫的网。喂，油平一点啊！哎，你为什么突然推到这里来？看你给我油平一点哦！刚讲完就嘟我包整条血都嘟没了。那个是渔夫哦，就算了，我看我不是渔夫的。这个尸体还好像蛮新鲜。哎，这是女的吧？这应该是女的吧？为什么是绳子跟细弦啊？我不要。有没有比较实用一点的这是矮人哎有矮人有银矿，超实用。看你是什么？这应该是 human， 没有人类啊，不，没有精灵哦，对，精灵应该不在这里。啊，不对，精灵很难死啊，除非战士。酷哦，还有没有什么地方可以看看的？走看看好了。没有了，结束了。我给我一把烂剑，而且是钢剑钢剑在这里实用性很低的说。生命加5不必吧？木材、钻石、蟹骨甲、石啊，我石头就有还有月之石，给你啊。太阳石是什么？做什么用的？伤害加5，好，反正这过不久又要汰换掉了，无所谓。这个放的我也不会来用，干脆全部丢一丢好了，省得那么碍事。嘟嘟噜嘟嘟噜，嘟嘟噜嘟嘟噜，嘟嘟噜嘟嘟嘟嘟。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟 ，Everything will be alright。这还是什么？憎恨的记忆，还要近代世界的发展哦，多久啊 ？Everything will be alright。恢复记忆。被绑走的女人，那又是一个没有办法进行的任务。弑王者是可以了呗？可以了没？还是不行？哎，分出个高下，这个也不行。比腕力、苻坚，这个不知道在哪里耶？冷袅袅的巢穴到底在哪里？人妖在哪？人妖巢穴，谁知道啊？我看一下，这是不知道该怎么做岩石突出部分上，杰洛特无法爬到他们的泥槽，因此他合理的推测狩猎的技术或许可以派上用场。他决定用人面妖鸟陷阱，而且确实这么做了。听不懂 ？What the fuck？ 战遗物，好去找。反什么剑？真的是隔墙有耳吧？可疑的农奴，这个也不知道跑哪里去了，任务都不知道干嘛生死大事， 有没有？皇家之血还是王家之血的家打错了，变加减的加，明就是家庭的家，有看到了，那错字还蛮多的。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，呜！啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦！开门 ！I will be your ass, I will be your ass！ 哇，我的剑会发光哎，呜，酷哦！哈哈哈！原来发光这个系统从2代就开始有了，1代有没有？我没有注意过。啊！1代那个系统让我整个快吐血了，根本就不想去注意有还是没有。噔噔噔噔
Piss off.
Piece off.
Greetings.
Greeting. 我又不叫贵人听。Greeting. Greeting. 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 这是哪里啊？这是哪里？
You trust the girl?
人类跟精灵结婚的话，如果是男性精灵的话，那就没什么关系；如果是女性精灵的话，那个就对于女性精灵来讲很残忍吧，因为她的伴侣会比她先早死。
How do you see?
她就
Do the gods favor Lady Saskia, as she claims?
诶 ？What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Greeting! 这个到底在干嘛？都只在跟我讲屁话而已啊，又没在干嘛？哦！ Greetings！ 这个人又不知道跑哪里去了。
Give us a kiss.
Strangers, more strangers.
到底是哪一个啊？这个显示很糟糕呢，我都不知道哪一个在哪里。到底是他妈哪一个啊？回家。
Pale face, eyes like embers. He'd raise his hand and
死
point
小
with
孩
a，finger
滚！
at them.
I'd rather rabble dogs fight me in the ash.
哎，又有了，欧熟罗。是呀。哎，尸体不见了。木材吧。啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦！我现在不知道干嘛，不知道要干嘛。哦，我现在不知道干嘛，现在要干嘛？是不是你呀？你呀？到底是谁啊？烦呢、气，超气。
If the gods truly favor Lady Saskia, they should get on with it and save us.
不知道是不是 NPC 乱跑，扯都没，奇怪。哎，哎呀，精灵姐姐，啊， 算了，回去找那个北七八后啊。哎，北七八，你要的东西我拿回来一样了啦。啊，其余2样我没有线索啊，不知道该怎么走，我受不了了。问他们也是一问三不知，跟你一样低能的，只会把问题再抛回来给我，完全没有要进行对话的意思。开门，北七八。哦，这次就没有特殊事件了。
You wanted to discuss something?
嗯
Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
他就这样不能嘞，没有任务可以触发。啊，所以我说，到底要是去哪里找嘞？那个任务跟着那个黄指标走，啊，找到那2个都没有新的选项可以点啊，不知道怎么弄。所以我在想说，到底是不是他们啊？感觉又不像。他明明就柜台啊，柜台认不讲。柜台你讲不讲啊？
How can I?
Like to
Fair enough.
哎，这里有那个
Give us a kiss.
Give me the kiss.
Damn, you've heard of what's with everyone being so nice today?
Hello.
I can see that your arm's itching. 哎！ 哦，一拳定江山。 No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling.
Fancy.
又是你啊！
So, Fergan's grown up.
How are you, Sheldon?
Better than at Brenna, though we've quite a rumble ahead of us. But I promise you this, we'll kick Henselt's arse and send him scurrying back to Kedwin.
比完力。
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on?
来呀
Give me your best shot.
！BOS。嘟噜。
Change the fate of the kingdoms.
啊！
Sets me teeth on edge.
哦，越来越能控制。可以了，可以了。嘿嘿嘿。
You one strong son of a bitch.
Thanks.
You should take on Scalen. He beat me and Yarpin, and now beats his chest over it. The old company be in your debt if you thrashed him.
Jealous bunch, aren't you?
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got a swarm.
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but
I heard human women would only sit astride a man's...
Lots going on around.
aye, I don't look.
Hope they...
Oh, you swine!
哇，他每次讲完话都重洗，我完全不知道哪个人没讲过。
Who's this, my failing eyes spat?
哎呦，
Did you fight it, Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarfs. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
A right brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee. Except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine?
No, I haven't. A free upper Aedern is in the interests of any decent fellow.
I'll be damned.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them, that's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge of their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
No, maybe not all of them. Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanid Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, Geralt. You do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel, they're plowing away at full speed. Saskia's army's full of men better at holding their pricks than a weapon. But Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Fart.
To wrestle me.
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Bleib.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. 冲啊！耶，赢了！哼哼。
Listen, Scale and Burton beat all our old company, and it gets bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. Make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
耶，打斯卡伦了。
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it's just a life-giving.
Morning.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Vergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
Oh, has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Vergen. We watched day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis?
If he's looking for Stennis, the peasants beat him to it.
In my opinion, he'll be hanging around Henselt's camp.
I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saskia's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Any idea where I can play dice around here?
Try the blacksmith's helper. I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now even.
比过了吧？跟他，啊靠，算了，比过。应该是跟他玩过一次，他会告诉你说要找谁之类的。
Your hand's like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. You'll be surprised.
哒啦，自己配音，睡了，起床，有事问你，没事，你可以继续睡了。来
Hey,
啦
Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle.
Show me what you're made of.
All right. Want to take me on?
来吧，
Show me what you're made of.
不要让我讲那么多次。Show me what you can make it。哦哦，好难动。哼哼哼，啊，是有点比较难啊。
I believe I'd split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf. Though there's one who could still be a match for you.
Who?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
Yeah， 啦啦。啦啦。
You played.
Do I? I not only play, I win. And my winnings include a nice collection of mementos. See, history. That's what I find fascinating. You might even call me an aficionado.
A collection, huh? Rich and varied?
Well, for example, some items left by the Dun Banner. A wool coat I'm really proud of. Absolutely unique, it is.
Not sure I have anything to offer that would interest you.
Not to worry. I'll always take coin if you lose. Win, and you can choose from my collection.
真好哎！来呀、哦，很冠大全集，赢了哎！我赢了哎！你这样还想跟我打吗？5T1，来啦来啦！哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！嫩5T1，超
Damn
猛！
it! You win.
Scalen, my prize.
The sword of the warrior princess Zenthia. Good enough.
I'd say so.
It's yours. If you'd like to roll again, I'm always willing.
No， 抱歉，见好就收，是不是？又一把比刚刚那把更好的，算了，留着做纪念吧。
Any idea where I can?
Try the blacksmith's helper.
铁匠的助手， 那个是主线的。斯卡伦勒登。
No.
Battles are you'll have to kill.
When I just don't tell me.
I won't say it. What'll
No.
You're is
not
how did you sure.
嗯？啊，我知道怎么跟他套出那个魔法东西的地方。奇怪，难搞。然后这个也又不理我，像个低能儿一样。
How can I help?
I'd like to play dice poker.
Fair enough, but I only play the best. If you're any good, you'll beat Bruno Biggs and Cornelius.
哦，他就是最后一个了，对了。好吧。
Don't be afraid of him.
啊，我懂了，他该不会就是要跟他比完之后呢，他给的东西就是任务物品，不会那么含扣吧？麻烦。嗯，蛮讨厌这样子的，不可怜。5个角逐者哦。那我升等吗？有欸，哇，4个天赋欸，多开心啊！按错了，按错了。嘿嘿嘿。置换。所有头发右加15%，哎呦，这么猛！梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦梦。
Hello. What's with everyone being so nice today?
I wouldn't. I'd like to play dice. No, go. I'll play you once I know.
到处打，这里吧，这里有2个。
You play dice?
Aye, us two and the smith's apprentice.
And that's it.
In Vergen, there's also the headman, Cecil Burden, and the innkeeper. But they won't play unless you prove your worth, which you could by beating us.
Show me what you can do.
I'm first.
来吧，大家就不要哭哦。我是什么啊？1没有2， 3、4、5，来，一定有2。来个2啊！2啊，输了。3，哎靠！